What's up, Sparky fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire news dump that's going to blow your mind. First up, we've got some emotional news from the world of K-pop. Seventeen's very own Hoshi has dropped a surprise solo track, Take a Shot, right on the day of his mandatory military enlistment. This is a huge moment for fans, and we've got all the details on this emotional farewell gift. But the 17 news doesn't stop there. We're also talking about the future of the 17 group as they announce a new chief executive. Longtime leader Paul Anscombe is set to retire, and a new captain is stepping aboard. We'll break down who's taking the helm and what this means for the company's next chapter. And speaking of emotional goodbyes and new beginnings, we're going back to 17. Hoshi and fellow member Woozi have officially begun their military service. Fans are sending them off with heartfelt wishes, and will share their messages and the group's plans for staying connected during this period. Finally, we're circling back to the 17 group leadership change. We've got more on Oliver Thorne stepping into the CEO role, his extensive background, and how this transition is set to shape the company's ambitious growth plans in a competitive market. Stick around for all the details, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. 17's Hoshi drops surprise solo track before military enlistment. Get ready for an emotional farewell as 17-star Hoshi surprises fans with a brand new solo track, Take a Shot, released on the very day he began his mandatory military service. This heartfelt parting gift comes as Hoshi becomes the fourth member of the popular K-pop group to enlist, following Jeonghan, Wonwoo, and Woozi. The track itself, Take a Shot, features Hoshi showcasing his rapping skills over dynamic trap beats, offering fans a powerful musical send-off. This release follows his recent work with bandmate Woozi in the subunit HXW, who released their single album, Beam, earlier this year. The group has strategically planned their enlistments to minimize downtime, with the remaining members continuing solo activities and promising a full group reunion after service. Fans, known as Carrots, have been flooding social media with messages of support, wishing Hoshi and Woozi a safe return. The bittersweet news highlights the deep bond between 17 and their dedicated fanbase, who are cherishing these final releases before the members begin their service. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the emotional goodbyes and the group's future plans. Plus, get ready for a major leadership shift in the business world. 17 Group welcomes new CEO as Anscombe retires. In a significant leadership transition, 17 Group has announced that Oliver Thorne will be taking over as the new Chief Executive Officer, succeeding the retiring Paul Anscombe. Thorne is set to join the company on October 27th, with a smooth handover process planned to ensure continuity. Thorne brings a wealth of experience to 17 Group, having served as the managing director of Specialist Risk Insurance Solutions for the past 3 years. Prior to that, he held senior leadership positions at Gallagher. His background in insurance broking and underwriting, coupled with a proven track record in growing teams and driving organic growth, makes him a strong candidate to lead 17 Group into its next phase. Paul Anscombe, who has had a long and distinguished career in the insurance industry since 1981, expressed his well wishes for his successor. The appointment comes as 17 Group continues its expansion through acquisitions and organic growth, supported by recent investment from IK Partners. Thorne's leadership is expected to further bolster the company's strategy in a competitive market. But the news from 17 Group isn't the only major development we're tracking. We're also keeping a close eye on the emotional journey of K-pop stars. 17's Hoshi and Woozi embark on military service amidst fanfare. As 17's Hoshi began his mandatory military service as an active soldier on September 16th, the K-pop world felt the bittersweet emotions of fans. He joins fellow member Woozi, who enlisted just a day prior, making them the fourth and fifth members of the group to commence their service. This milestone follows their March announcement during the group's 10th anniversary fan meeting. Fans, affectionately known as Carrots, have rallied around the duo, sending an outpouring of love and well wishes for their safe return. Social media has been abuzz with messages like, Carrots, 2 captains, 17's main producers, my Hoshi Woozi, take care on your duty and come back safe and stronger. The group's agency, PLEDIS Entertainment, has assured fans that ample pre-recorded content has been prepared to keep fans connected with Hoshi and Woozi during their hiatus. This enlistment period is part of SEVENTEEN's strategic plan to manage group activities, ensuring a cohesive return once all members have completed their service. Meanwhile, the group continues their world tour, new, with upcoming dates in Hong Kong, the United States, and Japan. From emotional departures to significant corporate leadership changes, we've covered it all. Now, let's get back to the business side of things. Oliver Thorne appointed new CEO of SEVENTEEN Group amidst market growth. SEVENTEEN Group has officially named Oliver Thorne as its new Chief Executive Officer, marking a pivotal moment for the company as it navigates a dynamic insurance market. Thorne is slated to officially take the reins on October 27, 2025, pending FCA approval, following a swift handover from the outgoing leader, Paul Anscombe. With over 2 decades of experience in insurance broking and underwriting, Thorne's career includes leadership roles at Specialist Risk Group, SRG, and Gallagher, where he focused on developing specialist teams and driving regional growth. His expertise in managing growth-focused businesses and integrating acquisitions aligns perfectly with SEVENTEEN Group's strategic expansion, which has seen significant investment from IK Partners and now manages around £400 million in premiums across multiple regions. The appointment is particularly timely, as the UK broking market faces heightened competition and evolving client demands for digital services and data-driven insights. Thorne's leadership is expected to enhance SEVENTEEN Group's agility and expertise in specialist lines, reinforcing its position as a major independent player. Outgoing CEO Paul Anscombe and Executive Chairman Paul Turner expressed confidence in Thorne's ability to lead the group into its next successful chapter. That's all the top stories for today, but don't miss our lightning round recap and a final call to action. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news rundown. We saw SEVENTEEN's Hoshi drop a surprise solo track before heading off to military service. We also covered SEVENTEEN Group's exciting leadership change with Oliver Thorne stepping in as CEO. Plus, we felt the emotional farewells as Hoshi and Woozi began their military duty. Finally, we got the full picture on Oliver Thorne's appointment and its impact on SEVENTEEN Group's future. If you want more of this high-octane news coverage, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Sparky for your daily dose of everything trending, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below to tell us what you think, and follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you in the next one.